What's up, y'all? I wanted to come and talk to y'all about how your brain doesn't know the difference between something happening in physical reality and something happening in your brain, aka imagination. So, a few examples that will be, I feel, proof to this theory or this concept. When you are upset about something, because that's the most common emotion that we all can relate to, being mad, sad, angry, frustrated, right? Now, when you are mad about something and then you start thinking about it, and then you start thinking about it more, then you start creating pictures in your mind about that particular thing. Let's use an example. You are in disagreement with your person, sibling, parent, and in your head, you're going off about what they're going to say, what you're going to say, that certain face they make when they get mad, their mannerisms, like you're seeing in your head the anger and frustration that you're going to have or that you're having in this conversation, and you're going to see the frustration and anger that they have. Now, based off you knowing this person or having familiarity in this circumstance, you are going to draw from those past experiences memories of, again, how they say it, how they're going to stand, the mannerisms they're going to use, what words they're going to say. And you start feeling these emotions. Your heart starts racing. You know what I mean? Like you're literally in that moment. You start getting frustrated. Your heart starts racing. Your body, whatever, for you, everybody's different. Like how what sensations or how you move and little ticks and things that you have when you get upset. All of those are going to start happening in your body. Now, even if you are a person that's so called aware or conscious, even though you know that your thoughts create things, your body is still going to be reacting as if, the way it used to. It's still going to be reacting to those circumstances. So when you get scared, anxious, or afraid, it's your body is programmed just like your mind was. So it's not just reprogramming the mind; it's also reprogramming those emotions that arise in your body when certain circumstances arise that take you off your emotional square. And as sure as shit, a couple days later or whenever this conversation actually takes place in the 3D, because they say right that it starts in the spirit first. Everything's created in the spirit first, and then it manifests in physical reality. So again, the main thing that you believe, the main thing that you think is going to be reflected back to you in your reality. So after you done had this whole fight or this scenario in your head, it's going to play out in the 3D in some way, shape, or form. So whether you and that person get into an argument, y'all break up, y'all actually argue, whatever. But most likely, the argument's going to come out, and you're going to say all that mean shit you said in your head to them in person, and the things you thought they was going to say to you, they're going to say it. Um, so another example is working out. So, this exercise, I want you to lay down, close your eyes, and I want you to be in first person. So, just the way you move in everyday life, I want you to view this from first person. Now, I want you to imagine that you have on your workout gear. And so whether that's your sports bra, your biker shorts, or your basketball shorts or whatever, pretend you have that on. Again, look from first person and look down at you in your mind and see you're wearing these things. Now I want you to do a crunch. I want you to, from first person, to do a crunch, to do a sit up. After you do that for a while, in your head, in your imagination, you're doing a crunch. After you do that for a while, you're going to start feeling that burning sensation. And if you don't remember what a crunch feels like, do a few real crunches, okay? Do a few real sit ups. And you will start feeling that burn that you feel in your. I feel it right now just thinking about it. Um, but again, this is another way of showing you that your mind doesn't know what's real other than what you're telling it, the story that you're giving it. Again, it happens in the spirit, the mind first, and then it happens in the 3D, in your reality, in everyday waking life. So also you can do that with squats. You can stand up in your head, look down at your feet. You'll see however you work out, barefooted or whatever gym shoes you have. Look down at your feet, see those, and start doing some squats. You're going to start feeling the burn on the back of your thigh and your glutes and your stomach and all of that. And the last one that's very simple is I always do the palm test, where in my imagination I take my other hand and start making circles right there in the middle of my palm, or I like to pretend I have a small little basketball bouncing up and down, trace the outline of my fingers. You will feel that sensation. So again, this is proof that wherever your attention goes, energy flows, and that whatever your dominant thoughts are is what's going to make up your reality. All right, y'all. Make y'all dominant thought, y'all, more positive thoughts, okay? Because that is what's creating your reality. I'm just looking up. I just received the Cash app after focusing on money and how it makes me feel. So, again, that's another part. Like I said, if you start putting that focus on more positive outcomes, and put an emotion behind it, just like you put that emotion behind that pretend argument you had and that pretend traffic you gonna encounter, put feeling behind what you would do if you had $10,000. And when you ask yourself that question, you're gonna a smile is gonna creep across your face. If I said, "What you gonna do when you get that $10,000, $100,000?" You're gonna start. It's gonna start playing a story. You're gonna have a picture in your head about, "Oh, I'm gonna pay this bill. Oh, I'm gonna send my mama some money. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and pay off my car note." Like, you're gonna start telling yourself that story, and you're going to start feeling feelings behind it. You're going to feel relief, you're going to feel excitement, you're going to be happy, you're going to feel like you got money. That's the energy, that's the frequency of money. So you got to match the frequency of the thing that you're trying to attract. So I hope that helped. Later.